It is Friday, and that means, wait, what happened to my team? No, they took my players. Oh, no. They took my stubs. They took everything. It's a content update, but looking like they took things away here today instead. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to go over all the new stuff coming to the game today, featuring a brand new Elly De La Cruz takeover. Now, if you notice, he's actually the lone cover athlete at this point in time. He's the only guy. Elly De La Cruz has taken over the cover, and you can get a 90 overall Elly De La Cruz for playing this program. And a bunch of XP. 90 overall. So if his live series is 85, it can't be that much higher. I mean, realistically, it's fun. Like, it's a fun free card. The program's pretty easy to get done. This card, it is Pete Crow Armstrong at shortstop. He's not much better than his live series plus inside edge. He's a little bit better, but it's a fun little free card. Not bad, especially considering it is so easy to obtain. You get him alongside a couple of packs and I guess like 12,000 XP, which now's a good time to mention it is double XP until the third inning program. So for the next week, next 24 hours times 7. I was not good at math. Anyway, you got moment challenges, dualies. There's no cycle moment, thank God. There's no cycle that you have to hit, so you get those moment challenges. There's stat missions, PXP with Reds, hits with Reds. A lot of Reds content lately. Yeah, they had the Reds program last week, and now we have this coming in. And there's optional moments or missions too. Tally 4 hits with any Elly De La Cruz, so it could be live series, could be the gold that came out in the starter program. There's also stolen bases, get 2, get 1 home run. I don't know, they seem pretty easy. Pretty reasonable program to get Elly De La Cruz, I would say. So 90 overall. Now, if you guys are looking for Spotlight, not here. They did say Spotlight. As it says in the collection, the Lightning card is coming on the 6th. So next Tuesday, we're going to get the next iteration of Spotlight, drop number 5, and then the coinciding Lightning cards. So to get ready, just play the Spotlight programs, get the cards. When the new one comes out on Tuesday, play that one, and boom, you get the Lightning card. Let me know in the comment section who you think the Lightning card is going to be. Maybe a Corbett Carroll, maybe Pete Alonso. They go crazy with some of these other guys. You see some of the big overalls and a couple of new cards in packs today as well. Yordan Alvarez is the new chase card. Yordan, big boy. 95, 109 versus righties. Jesus. 190 versus lefties. Holy Hannah. 100 clutch, 70 vision. The fielding is not good, but you could maybe use it. He's better than live series Yordan. 50 speed. He's got one of the best swings. He's got 10 quirks. One of the best offensive cards, if not the best, that is not a collection guy. Like, yeah, I take Beltran over Yordan, just going to be honest, but he's pretty damn good, which means he's going to be pretty damn expensive. He's the new chase card. We've got Johnny Lasagna, Jonathan the Weisiga here. 100 hit 9, 84 K9, 100 BB9, 98 pitch clutch. Great pitch mix, sinker, slur, circle changeup, 4-seam, and a slide piece. Wow, that's pretty good. A lot of great relievers coming out recently. He's the new headliner. I could definitely see him retaining some value. Breakout series, one of the easier collections to get done. Yordan is an all-star. They just refuse to put out cheap all-star series cards. Then they took out the Easter egg hunt stuff. So some big cards that we've got there. We've also got brand new Diamond Quest coming in the game today as well. There's a new DQ map and 2 new 90 overalls. I don't want to spoil the roster update stuff yet. So, boom, another 90 reliever, Adam Ottavino, which I love that they're not doing just stock-based Topps cards. This is what? Like a Topps Heritage, it says. I've always liked that, even since I was a wee lad. You got sweeper, sinker, cutter, 4-seam. So 3 fastballs and no changeup, just a sweeper. I'm a little worried, especially with the BB9 and the velocity. So overall velocity is 95, and then BB9 at 53 is going to have very big pars. Could set up at the corner, perfect pitch, have it go down the dick. 111 hit 9 is great, same as 109 K per 9 maxed out pitch clutch, so he's got those per 9 attributes, but the pitch mix, no changeup / splitter, which really hurts him. Not enamored with this card right here. We've also got Josh Young, which this card is going to be very fun. Little Josh Hung right here. He's packing meat. 121 power against lefties. He's going to crush lefties. 112 contact. And even against righties, 75-81 is not that bad. Especially if you got runners in scoring position, that's 92 clutch, which swaps out the contact. 85 fielding, 84 reaction for a Diamond Quest card. This is really good. Really good stuff. So postseason card and then a standout series, which that voucher to get Scott rolling is a little bit more hard to come by, which really going to help that out. Make it a whole hell of a lot easier. The DQ that is in the game here, I don't know what packs are going to be out there. Tough to say. Obviously, you're going to face Rangers and Yankees at the Stadium Challenges. Not sure who the zone sweeper is. They did fix the bug. There was a big patch yesterday, which we'll talk about. But they did fix the bug where it would say that you were supposed to get 10,000 XP, 10,000 stubs. That was not supposed to be the case. So they took out that verbiage for the game, which is good because it was straight deceitful. And it was like, oh, you're going to get this. Then you don't get it. That sucked. But new DQ in the game today for the Josh Young and then the Adam Ottavino. We've also got Conquest, 2 new Conquest maps. There's the White Sox, the Chicago Bulls. Gotta love it. 2 historic Chicago franchises living in the past. Oh, glory, glory days when we used to be good. There's also the Horseshoe map here as well, which is going to feature a ballin' pack. Wow, a gold card. What a reward. What else do we have here? Let's go look at the roster update. I spent a lot of time there. They said 8 brand new diamonds within the roster update. Aaron Judge getting a +2 to a 92. And Fernando Tatis Jr. also is going up to a 92 overall. So, of course, these are going to have big market implications. You know, Aaron Judge, we can't see his price right now, but he's been rising. He went up 40, 50K since yesterday. So he is up a ton. Also, Tatis, he's now a 92. That's a higher pull threshold. It's more rare. And the card being good is going to increase value. So the NL West is going to be very tough to do. We can't see what happened to Shohei, but something. Oh, my God. Bobby Witt lost even more power. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been slogging it, but oh, God. Sucks, but he's still the 90. J-Ram stays put at an 89 as well. We've got Mason Miller a +3 to an 89. Lindor gets +1. Juan Soto stays at 89, but probably a downgrade for the most part. Loses more hitting attributes that he gained. We have Mookie Betts staying at 88, although downgrade. Mike Trout, he stays at 88 because he gets some clutch and power, but he loses a shit ton of contact, which, again, you could have saw coming. He's inning 179. And the worst thing is he gets no inside edge now because he's hurt. He has a bone bruise on his knee, so he's on the 10-day IL. So for the time being, Mike Trout is off my team. Paul Skeens +2. He's up to an 88. Tarek Skubal also gets a +1 to an 88. Logan Gilbert, he's going up. Freddie Freeman goes up +1. Bryce Harper loses a decent bit of contact right there. Hasn't quite been a Bryce Harper's start to the year. Zach Wheeler. Like, this is kind of hard to believe that this is not a +1 because he gets like 15 attributes in the green, but does not get up 1. Kyle Tucker does get up 1, 87 overall here. Pete Crow Armstrong, brand new diamond. So now this card is almost identical to the Easter egg hunt card that came out. Seager loses some contact left, power right, but kind of neutral move. Will Smith, nice amount of contact gain. Stephen Kwan, nice buff for him. Very deserved diamond. He's been killing it. Kwan, one of the most underrated players in baseball. We talk about J-Ram for the Guardians. It is Stephen Kwan who's the underrated one there. Adley Rutschman, he gets +1, but he loses a good bit of contact. Elly De La Cruz actually goes up 1 to 86. Corbin Carroll, worst kept secret of all time. He was obviously going to get up to Diamond. We'll see about a Lightning card. Wyatt Langford been killing it so far this year. He's getting everything plus in the green. Reminder that fielding and speed attributes do not go up until about All-Star break. They only touch that once per year. DeGrom +1, Glass and Gunnar both -1s. Gunnar actually lost lots of stuff there. He's after starting the season a little bit late due to injuries, had a tough go of things. Yoshinobu, he's been one of the Cy Young front runners there in the NL. He's been killing it. He gets Diamond, Jordan, and Sale both go down. Bill Contreras, a little neutral move. Crochet, the crotch rocket. Pete Alonso, the other brand new diamonds here. Pete gets a big +4, a lot of contact gains. And then Crochet, 20 stamina. Really helps him out a ton. Trey Turner gets nooched. Anybody lose Diamond? Let's see. Vlad went down 1, but stays. Jaron Duran, not quite there. Buxton +1. Hey, man, we'll take it. Josh Hader +3. Logan Webb +1. Bregman, a big +3, knocking on the door to Diamond. Sonny Gray loses the shield. He goes down to gold. 35 innings, 3.6 ERA. Which isn't bad. It's just the strikeout stuff, less than 1 per inning. Jeff Hoffman, I thought maybe he would get up there. Relievers is somewhat tough. He gets a +2. Joe Ryan, the same thing. Teoscar gets a +2, as does the big dumper. Big plus on power right gain. Garcia gets 1. Hunter Green gets a big +4. He's getting close to Diamond. Bryson Stott, Bryce Terrain. Going to try and speed through this a little bit. Mike Harris. 1 less diamond for the National League. J-Rod loses 1 less diamond for the AL West. Say Suzuki and Brenton Doyle go up to 83. Pablo gets a +2. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Love when the Twins get upgraded. Jose Altuve, the left fielder, gets -2. Manny Machado, Matt Chapman +1s. Tommy Tanks +4. Big power buff for him. Brian Woo +2. Andres Munoz +4. Nico and Jackson both get up +1. Cedric Mullins, big +4. He's been really doing well. Contract year, has to perform. Hunter Brown, been saying he's a stud. Got to see him a couple times when the Twins played him. Hunter Brown was shredding us. So, yeah, very deserved +6. Kerry Carpenter, Kerry Bonds gets a +2, as is Max Fried. Nice upgrade for him. Cole Reagan's +2. Marcus Semien, another diamond, falls down. Drew Rasmussen +4. Zach Neto +1. Naylor, Yates, and Suarez. Gino gets a +2. What else? Yadier Diaz -. Manuel Clase goes gold. So he was going for a little bit still, so that's going to help out for the Central. Nate Evaldi, big +4 to an 82. We'll just check out the new golds here. We will have roster update predictions like normal. I just did not have a chance to at the move. Pena goes gold. So next one, which is supposed to be at the end of the month of May, we're going to have those to help you guys make some stubs. Willie Abreu, Danny Kaloum get up. What else? The Dreamweaver up there. Schwarber goes gold. Carlos Rodon, big upgrade for him. Brendan Donovan goes gold. A lot of guys are going gold. Arise, a little bit of pop. Chris Martin, not a big Coldplay fan, but he gets gold. Sean Murphy gets gold. Correa, very deserved. He's been shit. Lodolo goes gold. Burns loses 3. What else do we have? Ursa gets +4. He's going up to gold. Rooker loses a couple. Just kind of speed through it. A lot of upgrades here. Schwellenbach, big +3. Aroldis, Logan Hoppy. Hunter Gaddis, they get up to gold. Jung-Hoo Lee, big upgrade for him. Very well deserved. Kodai Senga, been crushing it for the Mets so far. And then from here, we'll just kind of speed through. You guys could see what happened. First roster update, they usually take a while, so they can actually get some bases off of Lee's attribute upgrades. I'll take myself off the screen so you guys can actually see what's going on. But yeah, I think a lot of stuff happened here for sure. And I think the big guys that you're hoping and expecting to go up did for the most part. So hopefully you guys made a bunch of stubs. I mean, they touched a lot of players here. And, some of them not in the right areas, unfortunately. But Trout, that hurts. Really going to suck not having Trout in right field. Just the contact and no inside edge really going to make it tough to play him out there. But, yeah, I guess we could talk briefly about the patch that came out yesterday and a few more things, just kind of touch base. So co-op, they have fixed it. The issue where You would queue up in a co-op game and your opponent would quit out before the game would actually load in, and they would get credit for the win. The person who quit, obviously broken, took 3 weeks to fix, but it has been fixed, which is good. GOAT difficulty, they've slightly increased the PCI size and reduced the penalty for low and away pitches. Now, again, when I was at the event in Arizona, I was told that it was a feature, not a bug. It's supposed to work like that. Sliders low and away. It's supposed to be tough to hit in real life. They want to represent that within the game. Hard thing is, it'd almost be impossible. I'd watch people play GOAT difficulty games, slider low and away, their PCI would be right on it, good timing, they would swing and miss because of the PCI shrinkage. So that has been addressed a little bit, at least for GOAT difficulty. They've also made tweaks to the timing of batter strides for more realistic gameplay. I have not noticed any big changes on that front quite yet. And they've also talked about Stadium Creator, where if you had a stadium built last year, you're having a hard time using it. Hopefully that should be fixed now. I do want to talk about the Weekend Classic also, just briefly. I think they do have the rewards loaded in. Yes, they do. So you can start to see what is going to come on this front. It looks very similar. Now, a couple differences. And we saw the Weekend Classic cards. It is a 91 Ryan Sandberg and a 91 Mike Stanton from the Marlins. But big changes. There's rewinds at the beginning part of here where you can pick the Cray and Kluber that were in the first Weekend Classic. And I'm very happy to say that matchmaking is based off league. So me being in gold 2, I will play people in gold 2. No tanking. That's not going to be a thing. You can take if you want, but it's not going to help you out. And then leaderboards have also been supposedly addressed. They didn't really go into exact details of how that's going to be, but they did say that, yes, you won't have someone going 10 and 20 being the number 1 player on your leaderboard. That's what they say. We'll see it in practice. But otherwise, the reward structure looks pretty similar. Weekend Classic, of course, is going to be coming out next Friday. 6 days, 23 hours. Unless it gets delayed again, of course, which we hope is not going to happen. Looking forward, we got the Lightning card coming on Tuesday, as well as the final Spotlight drop, then the collection for the Lightning card. Weekend Classic 3rd inning program drop is on the 9th as well. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to. Fairly big update today. First roster update of MLB 25, Elly program, and a couple other things. Not like the most insane content drop of all time. You know, like the Elly's kind of card you probably already had. The roster update, hopefully good for a lot of people. Movers and shakers on your team if you're using Live Series still. And definitely going to have market implications. Let's actually check where the market is right now. We'll just keep rambling. Aaron Judge is almost 400K. Holy shit. I'd say 650,000. I'm not going to get Beltran. Yeah, I'm not going to get Beltran. Okay. Duly noted. 650,000. Judge is 400. That's a million stubs. More than a million for 2 cards. That is insane. J-Ram is 235. He was 150. He didn't even move up. Oh, he got supercharged. Okay. 24th player in MLB history to reach 250 home runs, stolen bases. Okay, that kind of makes sense. That card is nasty right now if you look at that attribute wheel, especially if you have a couple parallels on him. Tatis is 150K. A couple days ago, he was like 70. So he's up 80,000. Even Trout didn't really fall in price yet because he stayed the same overall, so he's at the same rarity threshold. Yeah, the market is inflated to all hell right now for the most part. All these guys are up. I was looking today. Skeens was 40K. He's now 60. Ketel Marte was like 90K. He's now back over 110. Tarek Skubal is 50K. He was 25K a week ago. The market's crazy. So good thing if you had them and could sell them. Bad thing if you want to actually get collections done ever. Oh, well. That's the update today. We're going to be live on stream, twitch.tv/GomesDaLegend. Come hang out if you guys have any questions. Feel free, and we're going to have a good time playing. So thank you guys for watching this one as always. You guys take care. literally a better card. All right, there's also new storylines. I nearly forgot to talk about this. The last iteration, the last chapter of Season 3 of Storylines is coming out today, and we've got James Bismacky, William Judy Johnson, and Monford, or Monte Irvin, as you guys are probably used to him. So, very cool. This is the end of their third season of Storylines with the collaboration with the Negro League Baseball Museum. Bob Kendrick, of course, doing an excellent job. I've had a ton of fun playing through the first handful of storylines that came out. And what this does mean is if you want to get John Donaldson, you no longer have to put in Dihigo and Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson. Any of the market cards or cards that you would have to play online for at all, you don't have to get Dihigo. You don't have to make World Series. You don't have to pick Josh Gibson out of the XP path because now you've got those 3 cards and you can hit the 20 requirement. So, little update.